and welcome, loyal viewers. This is INTV's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I am Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Eddie Castillo.
And I'm Regan Johnson.
Nolan is not going to be with us this week, thank goodness. If you guys have not noticed, yesterday was phenomenal. And the days before that...
It wasn't snowing, Jeff, so why was it phenomenal?
That is true, I guess. It wasn't phenomenal.
Contradicting
It
themselves.
it was phenomenal, but it wasn't perfect. Today is a very, very, very big day.
Whoa, very, very varies.
I think
It's
that
the
you
8th.
start every episode with a wow.
And it is the last week of September 25th. Wow, 2014. Well,
It's like a
because I'm
wow
surprised.
factor.
Well, you start, I was just thinking every episode this exact same way.
Welcome everyone. Hello and welcome, loyal viewers of the UKC and Lower Valley, to this week's edition of INTV's Team Action News. INTV's Team Action News. INTV's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen. I bring the wow factor to...
You bring the repetitive factor and I bring the wow factor.
No, I bring the wow factor because you're the one saying wow, so I brought the factor for you to be able to say wow.
The only reason I'm saying wow is because it's the 8th month and I'm so shocked that we're this far into the year, not because anything that you did. This is a great show that we bring a little bit of world news, but a lot of local news to you every week on Thursday at 7 p.m.
Hello and welcome everyone to this week's edition of INTV Weekly. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen and it is our New Year's episode.
I thought that's what you were going to start off with, Jeff. It's more exciting to introduce that it is almost 2015. It's more exciting than introducing us.
I don't like to break tradition.
I know, you never do.
Never. That's why it's hard for me to keep up with my New Year's resolution. But one of
Which is?
to thank our sponsors.
Oh, always thank our sponsors.
Absolutely. At this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors that stuck with us during this long year that was actually seemed very short.
Yeah, it was a really short year.
Yes,
I can't believe we're already in 2015. It's going to take me a month to write on my checks. Actually, I don't do checks anymore.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. It's going to take me a month just to write 2015 anywhere I have to put the date. But
Yes.
I'm very excited. I'm Nolan Weiss, by the way. I forgot to add.
Yes, you did.
And this is INTV Weekly, our New Year's episode, like
I
Jeff
said that. I already said
You
that.
did say that. Good job, Jeff.
But staying on the sponsors topic, we'd like to thank Ruby's Scrapbooking and Things. I'm
Love 'em.
sorry, Ruby, I missed your half-off sale.
50% off. How did you miss
I
that?
don't
You're
know.
a crocheter, an avid crocheter, and he misses the biggest sale?
I'm an excellent crocheter, I think is the word that you were looking for.
No, I was not.
Yes.
Avid.
No.
You do it all the time, but you don't do that great.
I don't think you know the difference between avid and excellent.
Okay. Country Ladies Trading Post, we want to say thank you. They're one of our newest sponsors. They have a commercial out, and it's beautiful downtown Cle Elum. You can check out their store, and they have some awesome Seahawks apparel.
Smokey's Barbecue and Grill in the old train depot station. Very delicious grilling and barbecue items.
Best barbecue in the Upper Kittitas County.
Yes, I believe it's one of the only.
Well,
There's a couple more.
there is.
But
Swiftwater Fitness, make sure to check out their commercial later on in the year. They have some awesome new classes, fitness classes. I know Jeff needs to go attend because his New Year's resolution is getting rid of that old belly.
our old employer, Nolan and I's old employer, Mountain Elegance, when we were living in the gutters on the street, and they pulled us out.
They were like, hey, you
Gave us
guys
a
want to
job.
move furniture? Oh, yeah, we'll move
Yes.
furniture. Thank you, Mountain Elegance. And also Loretta Swigard at John L. Scott. Thank you so much. Make sure to check out that tour of home with the awesome observatory in the Teanaway area. It's a beautiful home.
And lastly, we can't forget Swiftwater Fitness. Thank you guys very much.
I already said Swiftwater Fitness, Jeff.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nope, I believe you. did not,
Anyways,
Nolan.
Jeff's New Year's resolution is to remember more, too.
That's going to be a tough one.
You know what? I have a New Year's resolution is to just spend more time with Maverick.
I thought you were going to say spend more money.
No. Actually, that's a really good one, too. I'm going to actually save more money.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for that reminder, Jeff.
I was thinking a way, since we only get 401k and Social Security.
And the Roth. Don't forget the Roth.
Social Security is pretty much out of the picture for us.
Well, that's what everybody likes to talk about.
I'm going to start investing.
Where are you getting
I
out
have
of
not
this?
invested into stocks, but I was just thinking.
Whoa, stockbroker Jeff?
Yes, I was thinking.
Gotta get one of those green hats and a little calculator.
No.
I don't know how to do stocks, but I have this hat and this cool thing. That's all I got.
No, but Amazon. Amazon, I think, is the company to be
I
with.
think you're 10 years too late.
No, not at all.
You need to look at upcoming businesses. That's the stock market.
But Amazon hasn't grown any, really, like when it comes to like finances.
The new drones that are coming out?
Yeah, and they're going to get rid of
Good
their
investment.
employees. That's what I figured.
That's probably not a company you would invest in. A company that gets rid of their employees to replace them with machines.
To gross more money for revenue.
Well, I like to support businesses that support you.
I'm a businessman, and...
No, you're not.
Yeah, I could be.
Anyways, this is our New Year's episode. Stay tuned with us. It's going to be a long episode, just going through the whole entire year. We are from January 2014 to December 2014. I'm already jumping the gun to 2015 because I'm so excited.
You're a day away from January 2015.
Yep.
You know, so you're kind of close. You just left the year out.
I know. I got a little close.
But we hit the streets and we asked you what your New Year's resolution was, and this is what you had to say.
I'm Kate, and my New Year's resolution is to work harder and smarter.
I'm Julian, and my New Year's resolution is probably to party about twice as much. Hang out with all the dudes.
Aloha, my name is Paula. I live on Kauai, Hawaii, and here visiting my family in Issaquah, Washington. And my husband and I drove to Roslyn for the first time today on this beautiful day in the sun to see all the snow. And my resolution for the new year is enhance creative expression and dancing and performing and just living more with joy and doing what I love and what I want to do.
Okay, I take the month off from drinking, I eat healthy, and I exercise for the first month.
My name's Ben Barker, and my New Year's resolution is to drink less Budweiser.
My name is Scott Hansen. I live in Kauai, Hawaii, and I'm freezing right now, but it sure is a beautiful place to be around here. My New Year's resolution is to be happy, healthy, have a prosperous new year, and for world peace.
Thank you, Jude, and thank you, everybody, for letting us know what your New Year's resolution is. Very exciting, and I like all the people that say they don't have one, because they got their lives straight.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
I wish I could live life like that.
Yeah, when you got it all figured out.
Yeah. So let's move on to the 2004 recap.
2014.
Wow, 2014.
You are a couple years off.
And I do have to apologize. I'm a little under the weather like most of us have been throughout the year. And so I have my cold going on right now, especially, always happens, New Year's Day.
Yep.
Same bed.
There has been some ups and downs this year, and kicking off the downs, we lost Robin Williams, a tremendous actor, one of my personal favorites, and he actually did one of my personal favorite movies.
Patch Adams?
Nope, Good Will Hunting. Good guess, though.
It was a good guess.
Or Jack.
Jack's not that good.
Jack's a pretty good one.
And also, another comedian passed away, Joan Rivers. Two comedians that passed away in the 2014 year, which were devastating losses to the entertainment business for sure. I love Joan Rivers. I just miss her
fashion sense.
No, but her comments that she has towards people and their fashion sense. The stuff that would just come off of her head was amazing.
You miss her fashion sense.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you do. Pretty impressive things going on in Washington this year. We got our first tornado.
First ever recorded.
Ever. Yep, recorded. There, I heard back in the day. Back in 95,
yep.
There was one reported
in Teanaway.
In Teanaway.
And it picked up a chicken coop and it placed it.
I did not hear that.
Remember that in school?
No.
So I guess let's not. But
I don't think that was
wrong
official.
News.
Like,
it was a
dust devil.
Dust storm. Yeah, dust devil.
Tasmanian devil.
Could have been, but it wasn't. Yeah, Pierce County actually saw the very first earthquake in the
Nope, tornado.
First tornado ever in the Washington State. Pierce County, actually. So
pretty crazy.
Pretty scary that all this weather is going on. Vegas is expected to have snow for New Year's Day, so we'll definitely.
That's crazy. I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, so I think our world is off kilter a little.
Something.
Our minds are crazy, and our weather is even more crazy.
Yeah, if Vegas gets snow, that I'm gonna be jealous of.
Are you?
Yes, I will.
Uh-oh.
California experienced their biggest earthquake ever to be reported this year.
Yeah, since 1989, that humongous earthquake that happened in San Francisco, the newest record that happened 2014, which is devastating. Earthquakes are scary. I know we went through one in 2002.
I was in 7th grade.
And that was definitely, so it wasn't 2002, 1999. And that was definitely a scary part.
At all.
Anyways.
Getting off the weather topic, we are moving on to, I don't even know how to put this,
futuristic tools.
Yeah, 3D cars are being printed, as well as 3D homes.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how much 3D printers are taking off this year. You have 3D printers that are this big now that you can buy, consumers can buy, and you can print almost anything. They actually in 2014, they printed out their first working gun too,
Yeah,
which is kind
I
of
remember
scary.
that. Yeah. So do you think
cars, guns?
Do you think this 3D printing is a good idea?
I think it's gonna be kind of scary, especially when they start printing human beings.
I think that would be like a mannequin, I think is the word that you're going for.
I'm talking about a full person that can
3D
talk and
printed human
everything.
being?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Why? You don't see this later on in life? You don't see in 20 years us printing humans? Right now we can print cars, guns, automobiles, pins.
Printing humans? You still have to add an engine to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't print the engine.
Well, eventually they're going to be able to print that engine.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
We'll
don't think
see.
it works
We'll
like
see.
that.
20 years. Make sure to stay tuned with us because in 20 years, Jeff and I will be old hags.
We'll be 3D.
Hey, there's 3D printing now, Jeff, and I was right.
Yeah, human beings 3D printed.
Well, right now, I just saw a report in Japan. They have an exoskeleton that you can lift 3 times your weight.
That's
so
sweet.
right there,
Yeah.
they're already making it so you can be a superhuman.
Yeah.
I'm saying 20 years, they're going to be making humans.
They are
Humans.
They are cloning woolly mammoths now. They're trying to.
They're trying to. I saw
Yeah,
that. They found that tusk that was in a...
They found a frozen mammoth and they pulled DNA out of it. Now they're gonna start cloning.
Little Jurassic Park.
Yep.
The new one's coming out. So that's... It's...
Oh yeah, that's right. I was way off.
We reported this earlier. This was Hitchbot, the cool robot in Canada that actually made it from one end of Canada all the way to the other to British Columbia. Sorry, not really up to my states or provinces in Canada, so I'm not sure where he started. Maybe Newfoundland. And then
It's Newfoundland.
the Hitchbot actually made it across Canada without any flaws. I know, just like we reported, if he started in New Jersey, he would have ended up in a dumpster or in the river.
Yeah, or
Poor America. Canada can do it, but we know we couldn't.
We just would have put him in like
A trash compactor.
Yeah, or like a box, just like leave him on the side of the road, just throw him in a box.
Yeah, nobody would have picked up Hitchbot.
Yeah, there's one thing that Hitchbot can't do, that's getting out of boxes.
Hey, can you just pick him up out of it?
Well, he can't do it.
Oh, Jeff. One day. We'll print him so he can.
A ginormous slip and slide in San Francisco.
Definitely had to lighten it up a little. We had that huge slip and slide we reported in San Fran. And it looked like an awesome time that Jeff and I could not be a part of.
Nope.
But Regan pretended she was a part of there because she's from San Francisco, so she brought this story to life. We would have not known nothing about this if she wouldn't have brought this to life.
I don't even remember this story.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, it was a big slip and slide in San Francisco.
Pretty much sums it up.
It does. And we brought you a new thing this year. This was Regan's doing / Pinterest. It is called Quick Tips. We want to thank so much Regan for getting us quick tips every single week. You might remember some quick tips. And let's check them out just in case you forgot these classic quick tips. Now this time we'd like to, because I smell it, go into our quick tips.
Good morning. It is an ungodly hour. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I've been here since 6 prepping for this quick tip, but I swear it's an awesome quick tip if you guys have a whole bunch of guests over and you want to look really fancy, make something like fancy for breakfast and you want to look cool doing it, but you don't want to spend forever in the kitchen. This is like the perfect breakfast.
Thank you, Kate.
And Regan.
For doing this awesome quick tip right here. And here is the end results.
You are dripping everywhere, sir. You want me to get you a paper towel?
Oh, no.
Are you sure? Just don't mind the carpet. Oh, Regan, what a doll.
Thank you, Regan.
Give me half.
So I have to say, this is probably one of the best breakfasts. You know what I'm having tomato? You know what I'm having the best part? The healthiest part for you, Jeff? That's probably why he doesn't feel good. It's because he doesn't eat good.
It's tough. It's tough to
It's a little tough to eat.
Comes a magical, amazing toothbrush holder.
I want to get one of those.
I know, you can make it.
I know.
Simple, easy, kind of crazy way.
All right, let's see it. Because I don't believe it. I'm a folder. I'm an avid folder. And I think I can do it faster than how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, okay. So, you lay out your shirt fully like this, and we're gonna time it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Done.
Wow. And that's probably the best fold I've seen yet on this. Okay. So now let's unfold it. Now let's see how mine is. Time. Boom.
That is not a great fold.
And then there's my fold.
Mine. Nope. So the way Picture had this is they had it broken up into different sections. So they had a line here, and then a line here, here, and here. So this was A, B, C. So you take A. I guess it would be on this side, sorry. So you take A and you hold down B with your left hand and you bring this over so you cross your hand, you pinch the very bottom, and then you just pull out and fold that sleeve over.
Teacher oil. It's an awesome oil.
If you don't have it,
Smells really good, but if you have it laying around and you have permanent marker stains, just going to show you really quick what you can accomplish with teacher oil. Oh man,
That is horrible
that
smelling.
is wrong.
You know what doesn't smell? Water.
Yeah, you got a good one. So, Jeff, I'll dry that off.
You can clean your sinuses and clean the house all at the same time.
So here we go. Let's clean this off quickly. And just like that, you don't...
This is the worst quick tip that we've had so far. It's jokes, bro. It's jokes. It's not even hard boiled.
It's not hard boiled. So we've got the oil in there, vegetable oil. We got our egg yolk in there. And now we are going to go down to the office and boil this and see what kind of results we get with this quick tip from Regan. All right, so it does look like our eggs are boiling. Got scissors just in case so we don't burn ourselves. So I'm gonna pull the first one out. Get clean scissors. All right, so we're gonna peel this back. And that looks kind of cool. And look at that. So there's the difference. Done right, done wrong. But this looks really nice. Let's see if we can just pick this one up and show everybody. Oh yeah, look at that. Whew. I'm not an egg fan, so I'm not... Okay, I'll eat some of it. I'll just try it. Okay, it's gonna be hot. Mmm. Yuck. Oh. Oh. That is disgusting. But that looked cool. If you like eggs, you will enjoy this. Oh.
Quick tips were a huge hit this year when I would just randomly be walking in the store or just working next to someone's house, and then they would come up to me and they would say, "We tried your quick tip this week and it worked quite fantastically."
Really? You got some compliments on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or some feedback?
Yeah, it worked. It seemed like it worked better for others than it worked for us here.
Yeah, I think the only one that was a great success was the bacon egg bowl.
You can't mess up on that. It doesn't seem like we didn't cook it.
We didn't cook it. If we would have cooked it,
we ate it.
Yeah,
we did.
But if we were to cook it, it probably wouldn't have turned out that good.
No,
but we definitely want to thank Kate and Regan from Roslyn, definitely helping out with that quick tip and making it a successful quick tip. I know our folding one, it wasn't that bad. I actually tried the Christmas ornament with painting your hand. Tried that with Maverick, and he was like, "No, you're not painting my hand." So we got like a couple fingers, and then we tried his foot.
Fist.
Tried a fist. And then we tried the foot, and it turned out okay.
I thought the worst quick tip
Uh-oh.
was the Sharpie remover, because that was potent.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that stunk up the room.
I think actually peeling the egg and boiling it with the plastic.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
Yeah, that was
a disaster.
So stay tuned with us 2015. We have some awesome quick tips from Pinterest and Regan.
Our New Year's resolution will be to get better at crafting, so we can actually show
I'm not a crafter.
I know.
Okay, you're a crafter. I'm not a crafter. You need to get better at crafting. I need to get better at baking.
I'm really good at doing those Christmas ornaments where you cut the cardboard paper and then you take the Elmer's glue and you put it in a circle and then you chain link it. And you can put it like around your tree.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's hard.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I thought you were gonna say is the one that you fold up the paper and you just make little cuts in it and you got a cool snowflake. That's about it.
I'm terrible at that.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to the viewers.
Huh. Anyways, let's move on. We have a dedication we want to present at this time to Randy Winkler. He's our movie reviewer that we had throughout 2014, and unfortunately, he is battling an illness in the Seattle area, and we just want to say we love you so much, Randy, for all the support and the time that you had with Jeff and I on INTV, and we love you, and fast recovery in your health.
We miss you and thank you coming from everyone at Inland Networks. We talk about you all the time.
We do.
Yep.
And here's a little video clip from Randy in his old movie reviews. I know where I'm going is with Randy in his movie review.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing Draft Day. I'm going to report on 3 of them, I think, today. The first movie is Saving Mr. Banks. This week I'm doing 3 Days to Kill. Philomena, I saw 3 Academy nominated movies this weekend, and Philomena was my favorite. All right, Draft Day. First, let me say, if you're going to see sports, don't bother. It's not a sports movie at all. Transcendence was an interesting movie with a good storyline.
Randy sat down and gave us his opinion about the Oscars. And hey, Randy, what'd you think about the Oscars?
I gotta say, for the most part, I was real happy. 12 Years a Slave won for Best Picture, and it really was. It was really riveting. Gravity won a whole bunch of awards, and I think it was right where it should have. It won, I think, 4 or 5 awards, and they were all for writing and cinematography and sound and things like that. So that was really good.
Thank you, Randy, for your time and effort that you put into this TV show. We know that you loved it just as much as we do, and we are looking forward to seeing you again, my friend.
Yeah, you may be gone from the show, but you are not forgotten in our hearts. We love you again.
And now, kicking it off, January
2014. I love this year, or this recap every single year that we do, just because it's funny how much you forget what has happened throughout the whole entire year, and this always brings to light all the great things and not so great things that we went through in 2014.
We typically do it sitting in front of a fire.
We have. Or we had the bomb shelter because of 2000...
That's right. I forgot about that.
What was that, 2010?
That wasn't by our choice, though.
Yeah, we were in the bomb shelter for a while.
That was 2011.
That was 2011.
Yeah,
sorry, all the years are just mixing together.
We should have gotten a little fire for our back screen. You know?
Nice idea now, Jeff.
Yep. Sorry, a little late.
Well, let's start it off. January. There's a couple events that happened that you might have missed or forgot about. This was a devastating storm up at the Roslyn Cemetery. 10 trees fell down, crushing some historical monuments up there. It was sad to see these historical headstones shattered from the trees that have fallen in the middle of the cemetery. But hopefully, the Roslyn City Council and the arborists that will come in will decide what trees will go, and they'll get those trees out of there.
It was crazy. The storm knocked out power in West Side Road in South Cleveland for more than just one day. And a government project that is also taking place in our neck of the woods is a Habitat for Humanity home that is going to be built in Sunlight Waters. These are great for our community. They're low-income housing, and they're all done based off volunteer work.
They're having a kickoff party January 18th, this Saturday, at Sunlight Waters, so make sure to get down there at 404 Highline Loop in Cleveland. Going on 9 a.m. Great things going on in the Upper Kittitas County. Habitat for Humanity. Keep up the great work.
January, it was good to see ya, and thank you for bringing the snow, finally.
Yeah, we had no snow 2013-2014 winter season until January, and then February we got all that nice snow. Only for about a month or so, and then it was gone.
Yep.
It was a perfect winter last year. A lot of snow in the mountains, not so much snow down below.
I don't know if that's a perfect winter.
Well, depends on who you ask.
That's true.
Yep.
February, Nolan's favorite time of year.
It is. It's the month of love. It's that Hallmark holiday everybody loves, Valentine's Day. Make sure to get your roses 2 days before Valentine's Day.
Because Safeway won't have them.
No, they'll charge you way too much for them.
And I also found out if you shop at Safeway before Christmas, they're going to be out of eggs, milk, and
because they forgot to order
sour cream. Yes. It's very impressive.
Who forgets to order?
I don't know. Like the only
busiest
the only
year,
thing that
day of the year.
Is that what happened? They forgot to order it.
They forgot to order it.
I thought that the
all
truck,
dairy products they forgot to order.
I thought the truck maybe like would have gotten stuck somewhere, like you know.
No, just for forgetfulness.
That's crazy.
Well, just in case you forgot February, here it is in a nutshell.
Best stunt? Well, who do you guys think?
That's what?
Beast Mode. Beast Mode! There you go. You guys get a... Oh, here, you can have that one.
Though it is often claimed to be a holiday made up by popular greeting card companies, Hallmark didn't produce its first Valentine's Day card until 1913. This is literally centuries after the first declaration of the official holiday in 1537. It was on Valentine's Day in 1876 Alexander Graham Bell applied for a patent for the first telephone. Physicians in the 1800s used to prescribe patients a dose of chocolate to cure the pains of a lost love. When he was arrested in the Tower of London in 1415, the Duke of New Orleans did not let that stop him from writing to his love. It is believed that his love poem he sent to his wife is the first recorded acknowledgement of a Valentine. It was estimated in 2013 that 6 million people proposed on Valentine's Day.
February, it's gone to pass. Looking forward to this year's February.
Why is that? Is your girlfriend gonna be in town?
I think I'm gonna be down there.
Ooh, that's nice.
Maybe.
Little Valentine's Day in San Fran.
Hopefully she doesn't see this because we don't know what might happen. Like I just might not get the
Might
ticket.
surprise her?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, or that.
Or that.
I just ruined it.
You did. Aaron, you shouldn't have been watching the last 2 minutes.
Yep. Hopefully she doesn't see this.
Moving on to March, the third month of the year. Only one great thing happened in March, and that is the Vintage Snowmobile Show that happened up at the Last Resort. I know they were stressing because of the snow, but luckily they did have some snow and some awesome snowmobiles to go with that snow.
We've been doing ourselves, my father and I, we've probably been doing it about 10 years now. He's the president of the club. He has been for about the last 4 or 5 years. Mostly what we do, it's you try and preserve the history of the machines. We do several shows a year. We do winter shows as well as summer ones. Some of our summer shows we actually do in conjunction with car shows. So that way, car shows are kind of a good thing. They have appreciation for the work involved restoring them. So yeah. If you saw me riding this one, I would have to say the Thunderjet is a fun sled. The Red Nitro is the one that I ride when I go on trail rides, vintage rides. It's a very comfortable sled to ride even for its age.
Don, man, the Vintage Snowmobile Show, they pulled it together at the last minute. It wasn't the best turnout, a little rainy, but at the same time, we're looking forward to it this year.
Yeah, this year is going to be bigger and better because I think we're getting a lot of snowfall, and that is going to bring a lot of people to that event.
When you get on Amazon and order our vintage snowmobiles.
Well, they have it on Amazon? Oh, because of your stock.
Or we could 3D print them, Nolan.
I would 3D print them.
Yeah.
I have an engine.
They would lose. You would have
it's just show. It's all for show. Yeah. Moving on to April, the fourth month of 2014. Gotta love April because that is the start of something great. That's spring.
That's when it brings the showers.
Well, sometimes. But we actually had a really dry April, and it was a beautiful April, I remember that. And here's what happened. And wait, Regan started working in April.
Yeah.
So, here's a picture of Regan.
Hi, I'm Regan Johnson with INTV. Today is April 3rd, 2014. We have some great news for you today. But first off, let's check out what not to do with an alligator.
Gotcha!
Oh, April Fools might be a little late, but it is April 3rd. Thank you, Regan. You just got to meet our new our new part of our team, INTV Team Action News.
Well,
sorry, we're rambling, but here is the new sheriff station that Regan got.
The purpose of the substation is to help bring the sheriff's office services to the Upper County residents so that they don't have to travel all the way to Ellensburg, even though it's not that far. But for a lot of people, you know, if they live and work up here, traveling an hour round trip to renew a gun permit is not an ideal situation, especially at the price of gas.
It's the egg drop.
What is the egg drop?
It's where you make some compartment or device that is supposed to protect an egg, and then they drop it from a really high height, and you have to make your egg so that it doesn't crack open.
That's awesome. How long have you guys been working on that?
We just started today.
Yeah, well, so we had like an hour and a half for challenge class, and that's all we did is just worked on the egg thing. So
my name's Dave Campbell. I'm the fire chief for the City of Clallam Fire Department. We've got our annual Easter egg hunt that we do each year. It's organized by the Clallam Firefighters Association. Oh, turnout's been great. Kids are having a great time. Well, the event's been going for over 50, 60 years, somewhere there. We're not exactly sure when it started. We do this annually, and we spend all day Friday cooking eggs, about 120 dozen eggs or so this year. Then on Friday night, we have the kids that belong to the fire department. They come in and they dye all the eggs, and then Saturday morning we take them out here and we hide them for the kids.
I got my spot, I got my headlamp, I got my GoPro, and now it's ready to get the eggs on.
April, good things kicking off, Regan coming to town, and that only means one thing. We had to get rid of an employee to make some room, and Eddie was the one that we had to lose.
Yeah, May came around and we said goodbye, Eddie, and hello, Regan, and Regan has been doing an awesome job ever since. Thank you so much, but all joking aside, thank you so much, Eddie, too, for your time with INTV. You are a huge help with the images and with the TV show. We definitely appreciate your work.
And we miss you.
Oh, do you?
I do.
It's okay, Jim.
I do. He texted me the other day, and I was like...
Wow, I haven't talked to him since he left.
I was like, who's this? And he goes, oh, cool, it's Eddie. And then I felt real bad.
Did you guys talk, or was that it?
Yeah, that was about it. I do miss him, though.
Well, starting with May, we'll go with Eddie at the Ye Olde County Fair for one of his last stories, where he pretends to be an archer, and some other great stories like the polar plunge.
So I'm gonna hand that to you. Now you also want to learn traditional Mongolian style shooting.
Which is on a horse? Like that?
No, not like that. You go back to the normal style. Without an arrow, it's a lot easier. You can see your index finger on the same side of the string as the rest of your hand. Just the thumb crosses it, you have the right grip.
That's really complicated.
The Mongolians developed a ring made of stone to hold their end of their thumb without having to hurt as much. Because if you pull back on that, it's really gonna hurt.
And so I decide to do it.
Yeah. Let go.
Oh, dang it.
It's gonna sail far to your left.
I missed.
It's like I'm psychic.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And if you missed it this year, don't forget to come down next year on June 6th and June 7th.
Wow, Eddie, that was an epic fail doing some archery. Something he'll have to practice down in San Diego.
I'll teach him how to joust.
And at this time, I just want to definitely say Eddie might be leaving INTV, so we'll have to say a big shout out, but let you know later on next week if the news is for real, and have Eddie on our desk and maybe have some life experiences with INTV and all of our lovely viewers.
It's going to be hard to see him go.
It will.
To the beach, everyone! To the beach! One more time!
Thank you, Don Bass. Awesome job, and everybody that raised $1,200 for the youth. That is some great money for the summer activities for 2014.
Polar plunge is one thing that you will never catch me doing.
Why? You love the cold. You love the snow, but you don't jump into freezing ice cold water.
Does that not make sense?
Not to me.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense to me
it's
whatsoever.
Weird. Yep, absolutely.
And this was the last polar plunge that Mark Flateau, our old superintendent, attended. So definitely we want to say thank you, Mark Flateau, for putting on all the years of the polar plunge and your great service to the Clallam-Roslin School District.
Getting out of the spring weather, moving right on to summer, June. It was a fantastic month, and it was scorching hot.
It was awesome. I gotta say, Wade and I had one of the best Junes ever because we were on Sci-Fi's Z Nation. And we actually had some good screen time on there too.
You really would have to like pause it and then slow motion.
Not on one episode.
The slow motion, fast forward it, and then...
It helped.
Yeah.
That helped. But if you knew who to look for, you'd be like, oh, there I am.
Depending on how
I think that's me.
Yeah, depending on how long you got to pause for, you could have been on there for anywhere between 1 to 10 seconds.
I don't think any of us... Oh, it depends on how long you pause for? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you pause, you could be there. I could be on there for hours.
Hours and a half.
And I think I was.
Yeah.
On my parents' television. Anyway, some great things happened in June. Actually, a lot of stuff happened in June. We want to say congratulations to Barbara Jorgensen. Jeff, how was that pioneer coronation of your grandma's?
I did not make it to the coronation.
That's right, you were at a rave.
At the same time, it feels very good about being a prince.
You weren't there, so you're not a prince.
I am.
You weren't there to be crowned.
I'm a kin of Barbara Jorgensen, and she's the queen, and I am the prince.
You are the Joker.
Joker usually doesn't. That's not a family trait.
Well, you're that one that
they're like, you would be the Joker.
We need to have you for something else besides the prince. Joker.
No, that would be you.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm the
Duchess.
Royal Knight.
You're the Duchess.
Anyways, this is what happened in June.
My name is Chris Martin, and I'm a contractor, and I'm building a park. We'll have an information booth here, we'll have a stage for outdoor music, we'll have a lawn for seating, we'll have some food truck parking here, and some beer gardens and that sort of thing to bring some activity to the space, to activate downtown Roslyn. The original design concept for this space came out of the storefront studio I'm guessing 2 or 3 years ago, and was adopted by the Roslyn City Council. And then this year I asked them to flush it out in a little more detail, and there was so we made a few changes to that original plan. But in general, what is being put in here is what was proposed several years ago. So the idea is to have programming here, to have concerts, maybe outdoor plays, outdoor movies. The information booth will have games, chess games that people can play, maybe a croquet set, things like that bring positive uses. There'll be tables and chairs available. People can bring their takeout food from the different restaurants in town and bring it here and enjoy it.
The Vintage Trailer Park Show was in town at Runge Field.
I'm going to say it's one of the best events.
It is. It is a great turnout. It seems like they have more trailers there than they do cars in the old car show.
Oh, yeah. And they have old cars there, too, which were amazing, hauling those old vintage trailers around. And check out some video clips we got for you, just in case you missed it.
I'm Rita Babcock. We are in Roslyn, Washington at the 5th annual Vintage Trailer Rally. Every year it's grown and grown, and I think people are going back to the vintage and back to a time when it was a lot happier times. So it kind of brings back good memories for people.
Fiber optics are coming your way. Inland Networks is doing their best out there to hit every single house before Christmas and get you up and rolling with faster speeds and better response time coming from all of the packages that we have to offer. Give us a call at 649-2211. Set up your appointment for these installations. This is all prep work prior to the launch, so typically it's going to be 2 visits to your home, and usually we're in there and out of there in less than 2 hours. So give us a call, set up your appointment, and we can get you all taken care of. 649-2211. June was a kickoff of our fiber project here in the Upper Kittitas County, and it was pretty intense.
Still going.
It's still going, and it has been pretty intense.
It has been. We started this in June, hopefully going to be connecting our customers starting up in February, the end of February. Very exciting for the Roslyn and the Upper Kittitas County area. Fiber optics are coming your way, which is going to make your TV, your telephone, and your internet more reliable and better for you. Very exciting.
Moving right along to July, Nolan.
This was my best. June was good, but July was the best month I've ever had.
It always is, because it's my birthday month.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, Maverick was born. What did you do, turn 28?
I'm 27.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I turned 27, but I look 25.
Anyways, Maverick was born, and it's a very exciting time for me and my family and for all my friends, hopefully. Gotta say, I've been blessed with a little boy. He was 9 pounds, 16 ounces on the day he was born, and he's the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life.
Kind of heavy taking after his father.
Yeah, we gotta go to the gym.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is what happened in July.
No problem. We'd love your business. Howdy, folks. Come on down next Wednesday to the Roslyn office for some free hot dogs. Inland Customer Appreciation Day. We'd love to have you down here for some free wieners. Come on down from 11:30 to 2 o'clock next Wednesday at Inland Networks for some free hot dogs. Yeehaw!
And I'm filling in for Nolan because he is a father. Woohoo!
Congratulations to Nolan and Andrea on their 19-inch, 8-pound
8-ounce
baby boy, and there is no sign yet of names, but we heard some rumors from Doug, and the name I don't want to release it.
We shouldn't release it.
We shouldn't leak it. We'll let Nolan leak the name. Congratulations to Nolan, Andrea, and the Weiss family and all the friends. Pretty exciting news. It's been a long time coming. I'm sure Andrea is just ecstatic.
So, Daddy, look at that. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name's Jody Larson, and I'm standing here in front of the trailer that just recently brought in the Vietnam Traveling Wall along with the Cost of Freedom tribute.
Hi, I'm Susie Weiss, and we're here down at the Senior Center, and they just brought the wall in. They came through town, and the bikers were there. It was really cool as it came through town. It was kind of short and sweet, but it was really an exciting moment here in Cleveland. And John, you're from Texas.
Yep.
And what makes you bring this here?
The whole purpose of it is to bring it to communities so people can see and show honor and pay respect and give remembrance to those that have given their lives to protect and defend the way of life that we enjoy here in America.
And
a lot of people will never make it to Washington to see the memorials there, so it is our honor and privilege to get to bring memorials to them.
We also got this amazing interview with Janine Brodeen, who is putting on the first annual art festival on 2nd Street in Roslyn. So check it out. It's going to be really exciting. Don't miss it.
I'm Janine Brodeen, and I'm working with the Roslyn Art Festival that's going to be on this very street on July 19th and 20th. In the Roslyn warehouse, which right now looks just like a regular warehouse, we'll have about 30 artists. And that will be a free event. We'll have artists ranging from photography to barn quilts to jewelry. Local and Northwest artists will be in there. And so all day, Saturday and Sunday, that event will be open.
He accidentally sprayed himself with gasoline. He never said that he was going to light himself on fire, and so that's what happened.
Breaking news.
It is. And here's an interview with that attendant.
Okay, I'm Greg Pugh. I work here at the Sportland Mini Mart.
And a while ago, a gentleman came in and purchased $1.25 for the gasoline and proceeded to go outside and douse himself completely with the hose. At that time, his girlfriend tried to get him away, and I ran out and said, "What are you doing?" And he says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this." And I said, "Well, it looks to me like you did." She dragged him across the street over toward the storage sheds, and where he proceeded just to disappear.
July was scorching hot, just like that last story we showed you. That guy pouring gasoline on himself and attempting to light himself on fire.
But he proclaimed it to be an accident, right?
Yeah. So he's like pouring it on himself. He's like, I'm not meaning to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not meaning to do this at all.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
But we did have that awesome news report. Thank you so much from Sportland Mini Mart.
And August was the hottest month out of the year, and it did not rain once.
This summer, on record, was the warmest summer that Washington State has seen. So hopefully global warming isn't upon us, right?
That's right.
Okay. And this is what happened in August. Here it is, just in case you missed the extra super mega epic quote.
Welcome to Epic Flip 2014!
We're to get on the Yakima River. It's going to be an amazing day.
That's better than that. My buddy over here has probably been here, 3 years in a row? Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Baseballs! Way more popular this year. It's an epic float. Epic people. Epic time.
A lot of partying, a lot of floating, lots of water. Good time, sun.
Epic! We're just drinking, having fun. Hopefully no tubes pop.
This is my 3rd year doing this. It gets bigger and better every single year. We got 2 campsites full of hooligans this time, and we're going to be floating for 5 or 6 hours. It's going to be awesome.
People are going to get on the river, and then people are going to trickle on, I'm sure, since there's so many people this year.
Last year was maybe about half the size. It's exploded.
We're from Western Washington, Seattle. Hanging out. I'm Lady Liberty.
This is actually my 1st year.
It's gonna be off the hook.
Just having some fun with some friends and meeting new people.
I don't know if this is gonna make me drown or what. This might be a little heavy once it gets wet, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's a challenge. Finally, finishing off the summer with a good tea.
I want to thank my publicist. I want to thank my producers, my managers, all the above for this Academy Award.
Hello, I'm Matt Morton. I'm the city administrator for the city of Cle Elum. We are putting a roadway through the Y Park. The road is going to help alleviate traffic concerns heading off South Cle Elum and Pio Point. And the best benefit of the road, in my opinion, is the water, sewer, stormwater, and electrical infrastructure that accompany the road, also the pedestrian sidewalk, and we'll finally be able to develop a first-class park facility with those infrastructure improvements. The road project, as it stands now, has been on the books for about 3.5 to 4 years, and it took a while to work with the BNSF Railway to figure out the final location. And we chose to go through the north quarter, so now it bisects the Y Park. You have a quarter of the park on the north side of the road, and you have about 3/4 or about 5 acres left on the south side of the road.
We wanted to do something for the Roslyn Library and for ARF, the Animal Rescue Foundation. And so this was our idea of putting together a fun event that would interest a lot of people and have a lot lot of fun doing it and make some money for these wonderful organizations that are pretty important to our community.
So we just thought it would be fun to get the community together and have a water balloon battle in the summer.
like an awesome time. Water extravaganza all around, epic float, and the water balloon toss from 2 businesses. That's a pretty cool weekend.
Big things happening in August, like the road going into the Y Park,
Love it.
destroying our Y Park.
Love it. I just actually took that road. That makes no sense at all today, and I just love it. I think it's the most inconvenient road to go on.
Unless you're trying to dodge lights. To get from South Cleolum to the Sunset.
I really don't know why they put that right there. They could have made it cut around a little bit more, but I think it's just a...
nice feature to the Y Park.
Nice feature to the Y Park. They got a road. And also, the first annual Swap and Splash Marcos versus the Eagles water balloon fight. That was an awesome event. Make sure to attend the 2nd annual.
August is down and the rodeo season comes to town.
Yeah, and the school season started September, the 9th month of the year. Was an awesome month, we have to say. Everything happened. Kids went back to school, and everybody enjoyed the old rodeo. And we also said hello to Gary Wargo, our new superintendent. Let's check out some video clips that happened in September.
Some of our goals that we have planned for this year. Our schools are working in math teams. Math is a focus at all of our schools this year. We want to improve student achievement as it relates to their math learning and math understandings. We still are working on transitioning to a new state system of standards, learning standards. They're called Common Core Standards. We'll be working more on that throughout the year.
And this year's King Cole is Gib Rushton and the Rushton mining family.
I'm proud to be a coal miner's son. I lived this all my life. We had freedoms here that none of you people ever realize.
He's number 22 in the world. He needs a big win. He needs the money. Look out! He's gonna knock you off the screen.
Okay, moving right along to
Free beer.
Yeah, free beer. Well,
which was funny. I walk in the office and I was like, so who's filming the free beer concert? And they asked me, a concert? I thought there was just free beer at the Roslyn Yard.
okay, to be fair, Jude told me there was just free beer. So I was led under. I didn't actually read.
So, sorry Jude, but you're getting thrown under the bus by Regan.
You are. I will fully admit that.
And so these two, Regan and Jude, thought that there was free beer at the park, but actually, this is what happened at the yard in Roslyn.
Big events happening in September. Yeah, because there's always big events.
Big events. Big events this month, big events that month.
Okay. Huge events taking place in September.
That big an event?
Well, like, that looks small when I said huge, so huge.
Yeah, it gotta be like a fish story.
Yeah, there you go. Huge events. Such as the crowning of the King Cole goes to my cousin.
I know.
The royalty. We're the royal family.
And the Joker over here didn't get anything. Or you didn't even go to this event either. Your grandma gets crowned and your cousin gets crowned the king. And were you there for either one, Jeff? You are definitely the Joker.
I was holding down his fort.
Or that guy that's in that one thing.
I was holding down his fort at the campsite that day, actually.
Oh, were
I was
you?
up at Fish Lake.
Were you at Fish Lake?
Yeah, I was fishing.
Congratulations, Gib Rushton and the Rushton family on this last year's crowning of the King Cole. Now we're on the 10th month. This is my favorite month, October, for some reason.
I thought you said July was.
Well, no, that's the...
Every month is your favorite month.
No, I actually said July was a great month for me.
You said it was your favorite.
No, I didn't.
Yep.
And we'll check
Roll
it.
tape.
Roll tape, okay. Anyways, October is an awesome month, and I love October. Because of Halloween, and because The Man in the High Castle was being shot in downtown Roslyn. Amazon Prime with Ridley Scott were in downtown Roslyn shooting The Man in the High Castle, which was an amazing sight to see, and it was a little bit of a headache too.
I had a dream that they came back and then they were actually going to start filming here again.
Really?
Yeah, like the pilot got picked up and then they were redoing a bunch of stuff on the brick.
And not going to happen, I heard.
Yep.
But let's go check out what happened in October.
And moving right along, Man in the High Castle finally over. Holy moly! Tell me, what a pain in the neck that was.
Yeah.
I literally had to drive one more block to be able to get to my point of business. Like I had to walk a half of a block to be able to go to where I was gonna where my destiny was drawing me. And it was miserable.
Oh, I could only imagine. I know everybody had some heartache this last weekend because Thursday and Friday were just a cluster downtown Roslyn, and you could use the back roads.
No,
but it was way too hard.
The alleys were 30, and that's not something that I felt like
nobody wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But the Man in the High Castle was something else to see in downtown Roslyn with everything shut down in this town looking like it was back in the 60s. They were not messing around, making it completely off-the-wall detail.
Yeah, I can get dirty. Hi, my name's John Bob. I'm out here outside in Roslyn, actually Canyon City. We're about to film this pilot. As you can see me, there's this propaganda of Japanese and Germanese, and we're just gonna sit in this diner for a little while and talk about the new America frontier and what we can do to get our America back. We lost World War II, and now we're gonna have World War III and get our America back. So stay tuned and find out what happens on The Man in the High Castle. Thanks.
Actually, this Wednesday on the 15th of 2014, this last week, Jeff and I were cruising the woods, saw a white butt, and it was a buck.
Nolan dropped him.
Yeah, dropped him one shot.
He's a buck slayer.
It was pretty awesome, I gotta say. The rush was going on. Luckily, Jeff was there saying, shoot the buck. Shoot the buck.
Trigger.
Because I don't think I would have probably shot it because, man, those are beautiful creatures. Much respect to them. And one shot, one kill, got him hanging up, and again, gotta respect the animal.
Absolutely.
But very cool.
It was very cool, exciting experience to be a part of.
Yep.
My name is Sybil Mayer Philo, and I live in Roslyn. We've been here for almost 12 years. Roslyn Outdoor School is an outdoor immersion program currently serving preschool age kids, ages 2.5 to 5 years old. Although on Tuesdays we are doing a walk with parents who have babies and toddlers, just to get them outside and ready to join the outdoor school when their children are old enough. We are outside the majority of the time, although we do have an indoor space that we can utilize when the weather is unsafe, or if we want to do indoor activities like cooking or art activities. And we are utilizing the Roslyn Urban Forest majority of the time, although we're hoping at some point to take field trips in the area, but always in our greater Roslyn Cleellum community.
the witch's grave of Ferdinand St. Pierre. Why do you keep saying it like that?
That's how everyone says it. It's the legend of Ferdinand St. Pierre. Ferdinand St. Pierre was the original founder of Roslyn back in the early 1500s.
Where Roslyn was a peaceful community. Everybody hung out with everybody.
They had a population of 300.
Yeah, except Bernadette St. Pierre. She was a witch.
People called her a hermit.
But everybody knew she was a witch.
Not up until the night that Emily Doss went missing. They had no idea. It was only speculation.
Oh yeah, Emily Doss. Emily Doss was a teenager of one of the best lumbermen around. People there depended on him for wood to build their houses and barns. One evening when Emily went out to gather berries for her mother, she never came back.
And right when he was about to go back to his house to grab the hounds to go track Emily's trail, one of his co-workers ran up to him in panic, saying that he saw Emily walk into Bernadette St. Pierre's
Not
house.
walking, she was lured, because she's a witch.
October was a great month.
Big things happened in October.
Big things did happen. It's one of my favorites.
Is it?
Yeah,
Mine too.
Because of
July
Halloween.
too.
Because of Halloween.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
And because The Man in the High Castle was filmed?
Yes, but November and December have not been treating me too well. I expected a little bit more snow, and we haven't gotten that
You know
yet.
what? Before we go into November, December, let's go check out a commercial break from all of our awesome sponsors.
Good call.
I like that. Let's go check them out.
That drive to South Cleveland just got worth it, because nothing says barbecue like Smokey's award-winning barbecue. Come try our famous train wreck that weighs in at over 2 pounds. Or try a full rack of our baby back ribs drizzled with our award-winning sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. Our poor boy sandwiches consist of your choice of brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, hot links, or on the weekends, shrimp, oyster, or catfish. I'd like to invite you out to Smokey's Barbecue. We're a family-owned business of Southern food and barbecue, cooked with passion, served with love. Thank you. Smokey's Barbecue, located at the Old Milwaukee Train Depot Station in South Cleveland.
Mountain Elegance is a family-owned store. Our store is 8,500 square feet. We have a variety that we furnish homes from top to bottom. We give complimentary consultation, and the customer will generally come back to our store and we help them with their needs. We pride ourselves on customer service. Again, we're open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. We have about 2,000 square feet of mattresses, and we have something that will be comfortable to everyone.
Have you been searching for that perfect outfit, jewelry, or handbag for that special occasion? Or for any fashion statement? If you're looking for a fantastic gift item for your friends and family, Country Ladies Trading Company has a huge selection of great gifts to choose from. We also have calorie and gluten-free sauces for cooking and baking, along with a wide variety of great cookbooks, and a great selection of gourmet taffy to satisfy the ever-recurring sweet tooth. Here at the Country Ladies Trading Company, we have Seahawk shirts, sweaters, and even aprons to make that statement. As for the perfect finishing touch, you can top off your day with a visit to our tanning booth, located right here inside the store. Shop the Country Ladies Trading Company, located at 110 East 1st Street in Cle Elum.
And we're back to the New Year's edition of INTV Weekly. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss, and we are recapping 2014 in a nutshell for you.
And we are on November, and something that we did not list in here for November, but it did happen. I just want to bring it up. I found out that children without chickenpox, mumps, and measles shots aren't allowed to be at school during an outbreak.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that, Jeff.
I never knew that because that never happened to me. There was chickenpox outbreaks, and like I was supposed to be playing with those kids on the playground yard.
Have you ever had chickenpox?
Yeah.
Oh, you've had them?
Yeah, but I never got the shot.
Yeah.
And as well as you are no longer allowed to bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to school anymore.
Only jelly.
Only jelly, no peanut butter.
I know, those poor school. Oh my gosh.
Poor kids.
Poor kids at the
Poor
school.
kids deprived of their peanut butter.
I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and now you only get jelly and no white bread. That stuff's bad for you.
Kicked out of
Just
school,
joking.
suspended, and transferred.
Well, let's go into some actual news. This is what happened in November, and we'll combine December all in one for your convenience. The town's destroyed, and the message never got across what was supposed to get across is people need to come together and show a little bit more compassion towards one another, and if they do get in these sticky situations, maybe not such lethal force. But that's, we weren't there, and so...
Yeah, we were not there. And now moving on to a little history briefing.
Yeah, Jude and Regan actually brought up what the history of Thanksgiving is all about. And here's a little piece they put together for you in case you didn't know what Thanksgiving is all about.
Whether Lincoln was already predisposed to issue such a proclamation before receiving Hale's letter of September 28th remains unclear. What is certain is that within a week, Seward had drafted Lincoln's official proclamation fixing the national observation of Thanksgiving on the final Thursday in November, a move the two men hoped would help heal the wounds of the nation. After more than 3 decades of lobbying, Sarah Josepha Hale and the United States had a national Thanksgiving holiday.
Let's go check out the story of the Christmas truce. Shall we, Jeff?
We shall.
Okay.
The Christmas Truce by Robert M. Sapolsky.
On Christmas morning, we stuck up a board with a Merry Christmas on it. The enemy had stuck up a similar one. 2 of our men then threw their equipment off and jumped on the parapet with hands above their heads. 2 of the Germans done the same and commenced to walk up to the riverbank, our 2 men going to meet them. They met and shook hands, and then we all got out of the trench.
So wrote a British soldier named Frank Richards, referring to the first Christmas of World War I. Up and down the 400-odd miles of trenches on the Western Front, men risked their lives with similar acts, meeting opposing soldiers in no man's land. Wary and unarmed, they made their way out of their trenches, taking steps that, a day earlier, would have guaranteed them their death at the hands of sharpshooters and machine gunners 100 yards away. The relaxation of hostilities spread, and what has come to be called the Christmas truce took hold.
Nolan actually turned 30 this last Sunday.
And I feel old.
Yeah, you look old.
I feel really
You look older than you should feel.
Thanks.
The crow's feet and the bags.
Crow's feet?
Yeah.
Talking about crow's feet, what walked over your face, Jeff? Crows, per se?
What's
here?
the opposite of crow's feet?
Crow's
puppy feet. And which are the most adorable feet?
I guess that's
got
what
puppy feet eyes.
adorable for not so attractive people.
December, definitely
And November.
And November.
Even though November's like my least favorite month, we gotta throw it in there.
It's the months of giving, though, and giving back to a community.
And being thankful.
And friends and family and stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
But a lot of people are just for themselves on November and December,
Yes.
but it's okay.
Yeah, but definitely these 2 months are the most important months out of the year because this is when our community gets tied together and it's families helping out other families, and it really makes us realize what a special place we do live in.
Yeah, that is for sure. Just like Inland Networks, they put up $1,000 asking all of our residents to match that $1,000, and we got $2,500 all together to donate to Hope Source, which is very cool. Great support from the Upper Kittitas County, bringing the money together and supporting Hope Source. And also Fish Food Bank, they are still looking for donations. You might have heard that their facility down in Ellensburg burnt down. They just found out that it was because of electrical issues, and so they're now trying to rebuild right now. So if you have any donations for the Ellensburg area, please get down there and donate.
Santa Claus came to town and he was kind to me.
Were you naughty or nice? Was he kind to you because you're naughty and trying to make you nice?
He was kind to me because I'm very nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you get for Christmas there, Jeff?
I got new snowboard bindings.
Wow.
I got sweatshirts. I got a coat.
Wow, okay.
I got
Mr. Spoiled over here.
Like a Bluetooth dock.
Wow.
For my shower, so I can listen to music while I'm taking a shower.
That's cool.
Pretty impressive.
Okay, that's
but
awesome.
Did you see the cover of the local paper with the picture of Santa?
No, I did not.
He had his mustache where his beard was supposed to be.
I saw that. Yeah, his beard was down here and his rest of his face was up here.
We all
made no
know.
sense. He wore his beard on his chest. And he made the front of the paper. Oh, man. That's actually one of Santa's helpers.
Yes, and I don't.
He's
think
actually hired by Santa, and he's kind of on the lower totem pole.
I think he was kind of on the naughty list, so
He was
trying to kind of take off Santa a little bit. I don't think he'll be back next year.
Yeah, the one out in Suncadia though, he was a really nice Santa.
Yep.
All the Santas helping out Santa. Like my dad, Doug, he was at the Ronald Fire Department handing out candy this last week, helping out Santa because the big man you all know is busy.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year.
It is. Yeah, he is. I mean, well, that wraps up 2014
in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, from January all the way to December. Wow, those were some great stories.
Yes, it was.
I can't wait for 2015 tomorrow.
And before we give you the birthdays of this miraculous first of the year babies, we'd like to close this episode by wishing our sponsors thank you very much one more time.
One more time. We want to say one more time to Smokey's Barbecue, downtown South Cle Elum. Thank you much.
Ruby's Scrapbooking and Things in downtown Cle Elum.
Women's Trading Post in Cle Elum.
Mountain Elegance in downtown Cle Elum.
And John L. Scott with Loretta Swigard in downtown Cle Elum as well.
As well as Swiftwater. That
Fitness.
that no one forgot to mention.
Well, no, I was going to mention him after you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Jeff. And if you would like to become a sponsor of our show, give us a call. For only $250, we will make you a commercial and put one of these awesome lower thirds on the bottom, and we will get more foot traffic in that business. Give us a call, 649-3940, to make that business a successful one.
And now for our January babies.
Wow, 2015 babies. These guys are old right here.
Yep. And on the 1st of January, we have Nick Mills, Cole Basterchia.
On January 2nd, we have Jeff's brother-in-law, Micah Flory.
And on the 3rd, we have Morgan Schmidt, Chet Thompson, and Worth Wilson.
On January 4th, we have Jim Geary and Carla Blum.
And on the 5th, we have Angela Norris, Justin Lockett, Haven Ruins, and Torianne Griswold.
On January 7th, we have Levi Philpott, Tyler Miller, and Shane Sheehan. Happy birthday to everybody. And for 2015, if we miss your birthday, do not let it happen again. Give us a call, Facebook us, tweet us, email us, or just come into our office and say, hey, my birthday's on this day, my anniversary's on this day, and I'd love for you guys to give me some love on INTV.
And we want to let you guys know that this has been filmed in front of a live studio audience for the first time.
First time in 2014.
And we would like to thank Regan's family for joining us.
Yeah, we actually have some viewers from Bellingham saw our show and they had to come right down to Roslyn to check us out.
Pretty cool.
So thank you everybody for that. Well, this is Nolan Weiss.
And Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Shoot some local news.
For some local viewers.
I butchered that one.
Yeah,
That's
I tried making it up. Yeah,
a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news.
There we go. For you, the last day of 2014, 12/31/2014. I'm going to miss you.
Sayonara.
To a terrible year.
Yeah, we'll
Actually, not
see
really
you in 2015.
Yeah, and our TV's off. We're off. Thank you guys so much.
That's a weekend. extending that.
Extending
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's all I got to say. Goodbye. See you later.
All right.
Or do you like the farmer do the sweet potato? Plant you now and dig you later.